Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Form of Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and this is the Culture Study where I give you my first raw reaction and my first impression thoughts as both a video producer as well as a lifelong K-pop fan. And listen, as a lifelong K-pop fan, I have been in this game for 30 years and never have I sunk deeper into a girl group than tripleS. For those of you who have been following my tripleS journey on Patreon for the past 2 years, you know it's been a slow descent into falling in love with these 24 girls. And this is, I'm so excited, my first Assemble comeback as a full blown out wave. And when I say full blown out wave, for those of you who know, like for most recently, I hit the top 10 leaderboard in the recent season for Shinwi Objects and for gridding as well. Hold for applause. Thank you, thank you. And I have been binging my Signal journey for our patrons as well. And I'm now at the point I started from when Soyeon first moved in and just got to when Shinwi moved in. And I still have a lot ahead of me, but I'm enjoying the journey because I love these girls. And I think they are a group with truly something special and truly something magical that sets them apart from every other K-pop girl group out there, and even comparatively to other K-pop boy groups. And their music is just so moving. So I am so excited to check out tripleS's Assemble 26 Love and Pop album. But we got to start with their title track, Baby Flower, first. Now, I am going to do a listening party for my video for the Love and Pop album. That is going to be out this month. In fact, it's going to be out June 3rd. For some of you, if you're watching this after the fact, it might already be out. And it's going to be out over on my Patreon. June and July is going to be a special tripleS promotion month. And so I'm going to be doing numerous tripleS related live streams. I'm going to be doing an unboxing for when my album comes out, when my album arrives, or when my OMAs arrive. I'm also going to do a live OMA pool. I'm also doing a live rewatch party for all of their Badge Wars. I've already reacted to Badge War seasons 1 and 3 on Patreon. You can already check that out. But I watched those when I wasn't a wave yet. I'm a full-blown wave now, and I'm doing a rewatch party in anticipation for the Mafia season 4 of Badge War. And so we just did season 1 rewatch party. We have season 2 and season 3 coming up next week. So we have a live stream schedule available on our Patreon as well. So if you want to rewatch those seasons with me or with a ton of other waves in the chat, come on by. It's going to be a fun time. I'm also going to be reacting to a ton of tripleS bonus drops like live stages and variety content. So it's going to be a good time to be a wave this month on Patreon. So come on by if you want to join in on the fun. In the meantime, let's go ahead and start with this music video. Now, I already heard the highlight medley, heard a little bit of a snippet, and it sounded something close to G-Friend, like a third gen type of K-pop song. We'll see. It was only like a 5-second snippet, so it's not really much to go on. All right. You guys want to know how excited I am? It is currently 2 a.m. here in Los Angeles, and I wanted to give you guys a pristine premiere reaction, a quality reaction, not me wired out of my mind. So did I stay up till 2 a.m. for this release? No. I went to bed at 5 p.m. and I got up at midnight. And so I'm starting my day at midnight. I feel weird, but I'm also so excited. So let's go.
상처, 고난, 또 눈물. 그래, 고개를 들어. We still here.
Oh, hold on. The volume is too low. Let's go. One more time.
상처,
Also, this is from the highlight medley.
또 눈물.
This is the opening. Oh my God. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous shots. Ooh. Gotta have the classic La La La's, of course. That's my girl. What is this construction? What? Ooh, 서연 rapping with Kotone? What? Wow, what a beautiful shot. Line very appropriate for Saw. Even if I collide with the world again. Oh. Wow, what a formation. What a formation. What is that shot? It's still going. Oh, damn. What the It's still going! Wow, what a shot. I mean, you gotta end on Yuyeon, right? What? This is only 3 minutes long? What? Why did that song feel so much longer? In a world of fast food K-pop, songs that end too quickly and abruptly, don't have a bridge, don't have an outro. Not only do we get a fulfilling song with a fat ass outro, we got a song that is a journey that goes, I think, above and beyond. It's a song that goes above and beyond. Like emotionally, I feel like I'm on cloud nine. Wow, what a powerful song. What a moving song. And once again, as it always does within tripleS's assembled title tracks, touches on a level of subtle yet power feminism and youthful girl power. It's a little like Girls Never Die and Are You Alive, but tonally it's very different. First off, there's a very big sound change for them. It's leaning way more pop. It's leaning way more a youthful, refreshing, cheery, and energetic vibe compared to Girls Never Die and Are You Alive, which are darker, moodier, somber, right? But all three songs are what? About hope. I think that's what tripleS represents, I think, a lot at their core. Their music is about hope. It's about hope for for a better day, for another day, right? And I feel like Girls Never Die, that hope was kind of buried. And it was about the hope having to literally break out of a fucking grave. You know, it's a dark type of hope. And so is Are You Alive? Those songs were about hope, but it was done so in very somber ways. This one is the first tripleS song where it is much more of a feeling of like, hey, it's actually possible, you know? And not only that, it sounds more triumphant. It sounds more tenacious, like they're not going to back down. It sounds like an anthem where they're going to fight. It sounds much more powerful. And if you track kind of the progress of Girls Never Die to Are You Alive, this makes sense. This feels like this feels like the perfect kind of journey, scale up into the next step of the tripleS, kind of like assemble title track journeys. The song's incredible. The song is 10 out of 10. Has like a very refreshing, youthful, almost like an anime sports vibe. So does the music video. I'll get into that when we watch the music video again. And you know, in this era of music that is so unfulfilling, my favorite parts of a K-pop song, I know some people love like the rap part. Obviously, a lot of people love the hook. And a lot of people love the bridges. For me, I'm a sucker for a good outro. I like a song that does a good outro, especially outros that feel like it's going all out. We're putting it all on the line, souls ablaze, hearts on fire. We are just going for it. And my God, do they go for it here. My God, does Taeyeon hit that high note harder than she's ever has. And not just Taeyeon, my God, even Jiu. Oh my God. Can we? Oh my God. We'll watch it again and talk about it then. But that is an outro that truly sent me for a ride. Now, in terms of the music video, a first impression of the music video. Now, because I am a part of the wavedom, I couldn't avoid it. I already knew the fact that this music video was filming in 4 locations. We have Bangkok, Thailand, Taipei, Taiwan, Tokyo, Japan, and of course, Seoul, Korea. So it's shot in those 4 locations. Now, I do think some people might take umbrage with the fact that this music video breaks the mold in that it doesn't have the same sort of narrative, sort of artistic like touch to it that Girls Never Die and Are You Alive did. Those were a little bit more thematic and narrative driven in those music videos. This one, it's a lot more beauty shots. This one, it's a lot more glamour shots. But you know what? I actually don't think that's an issue. I don't think that's a problem. In fact, at some point in their career, they need a music video like this. It's all about marketing. It's all about strategy. And frankly, it's a group of 24 fucking members. And if you look at Girls Never Die and Are You Alive, those are incredible music videos, right? They are moving music videos for sure. They do not do much service in showcasing any of the members. And frankly, if you want to reach the general public audience, you have to show all of the members. You can't just say, oh, well, they could go check out whatever unit. Oh, well, they could go check out tripleS's summer vacation in the countryside. No one's going to do that until they're already hooked. How do you hook them? It's the main PR piece, which is the main music video. And so, yes, while Baby Flower does not have the same sort of artistic, moving narrative quality as something like Girls Never Die, I actually think this is a very smart music video, especially because tripleS right now in their career point, they are at a very crucial point in the road. They got attention, they got noticed with Girls Never Die, but they need to capitalize on this momentum. They need to bring in new fans. And so I think this music video did a really good job at showing everybody. Sure, some people really only got like 1 or 2 insert shots here and there, but that's enough. Sometimes that's all you need for someone to go, wait, who's that? I feel like there was just not enough of that in the Girls Never Die and Are You Alive music videos. And I do hope that they bring back narrative music videos in the future. while stuff like the Misoño stuff is interesting, is fun, it's not going to have the same PR push as an Assemble 26 music video. This is going to be everywhere. This is going to be on billboards. This is going to be playing on like screens everywhere. This is the music video. If you want to show off all your members, this is the one and place to do it. And I felt like everyone got like good visible presence at least once, even if it's just minuscule, but they still showed them off. And I think especially compared to like Girls Never Die and Are You Alive, where they also had like really dark color grading, like gritty color grading. It looked visually and thematically cool, but it didn't show off their visuals. Frankly, tripleS is a group full of face cards, and this music video was like, okay, well, it's time to utilize that. Again, you got to do that at least once in your career. But also, I do think there is something a little bit deeper beyond that. I think the music video, it's kind of trying to portray them as normal and like everyday girls. I think that's kind of the whole point of this song and music video. It's an anthem for the girls again. Are You Alive was not really anthemic. It was thematic, but it wasn't anthemic as Girls Never Die was. And Girls Never Die was a huge anthem that went viral in Korea. I feel like Baby Flower is an anthem for girls all across Asia. That's kind of the point of shooting across all these different countries. Now, is there something to be said of, could they have just shot this all domestically and saved more money and had like interesting sets? Maybe. I think that argument is a very fair one to be made. But I also think this is an international group. We've got Solin from Thailand. We have Nien from Taiwan. We have our Japanese members. And so the fact that they shot across these 4 different countries, I feel like it's also a marketing move to try and appeal to the groups and fandoms there. It's trying to appeal to the Thai fans. It's trying to appeal to the Taiwanese fans. It's trying to appeal to the Japanese fans. They're trying to spread their influence while it's simultaneously saying at the same time, this anthem is for all the girls across Asia. And so that's the vibe I'm getting from the music video. It's trying to portray them as the everyday girls. And the music video, like I said, it's not narratively that interesting. They're just kind of hanging around all the time, eating whatever. But if you look at the lyrics of it, that's kind of the point as well. It's the lyrics really point to the type of person, and I think people who aren't women can relate to this as well. But it's about people who kind of live their lives and live like these tired lives, bury themselves in their phones, like mask in public, mask with their friends, but they feel diminished, they get tired, they get pressed down, but then they come back. Like the whole song is about coming back stronger and still rising higher and being able to surpass one's limits and to break out of that in belief of a better and shining day. They say the lyrics, they like jump or storm into the rain or whatever. It's the idea that even if you keep tripping, you're going to get back up. Hayeon has that line of, even if I collide with the world, which I think is kind of like a gorgeous way to phrase that. You collide with the world, you bump into the world. Stuff that you didn't want happens. You're going to get back up and you're going to go for it. And it's a song of kind of, it's a very championing song. So I think it's really dope. Let's go ahead and check that out one more time.
상처, 고난, 또 눈물. 그래, 고개를 들어.
Lighting is gorgeous. We still here.
아무 일 없던 것처럼 비둘 속에 나를 숨긴 채 행복한 것처럼 아픔 따윈 감지.
See, like these shots. There's a sort of like a
비둘 속에 나를 숨긴 채
there's shots of sort of this shot of Chewon. It looks like she's hearing bad news, right? They're all together, but none of them are present. You know, they're like they say they're drowning themselves in their feed, picking at her nails, like this sense of anxiety. This is a music video masquerading as being like very pop, while at the same time talking about the anxiety and our worries that we suppress. One of the most amazing things about this music video is the lighting. If you look, it's present several times, but if you look at this lighting on Soyeon right here, they establish what is very unrealistic lighting, but at the same time, it makes them pop outside of the background. It makes them unrealistic lighting is that the lighting is not motivated by the sun. You can see the direction of the sun and it's not where they're being lit. But because of that, they kind of pop out and look a little unreal. They look more like anime characters, like especially the way that the lighting is sort of all around them. They're sort of highlighting all of them rather than just like doing like a harsh dramatic edge lighting. That's one thing about this music video that's very different from their previous music videos, is that the lighting is not dramatic. This is one of my favorite shots right here. This is one of my favorite shots right here. Not because Nien has an incredible smile, but because the lighting here, you can see the lens flare here. All of this, as I said, kind of has that very gorgeous, larger than life, like sports youthful anime feeling. It's incredible. Like the song has a magical vibe to it, and the lighting only emphasizes that even more. Wow, Yeonji and Hayeon look good as was. That's no worse. It's far and few between. I can't wait to see a performance music video. Some of the performance shots are incredibly gorgeous. Like this this reminds me of like Girls Never Die, just like the overhead aerial shot. The shot of Chaewon standing by herself in the middle of traffic. Also a very haunting, beautiful shot. Love that. So, you know, it's called Baby Flower. As a flower, they're waiting to bloom. And the way that they all kind of wrap around her is so cool. I can't wait to see what happens in the choreo after they wrap around her. And then this shot. What the fuck? This shot of Chu looking up is insane. Oh my god. That's haunting. It's hauntingly beautiful. Oh my god. Wow. This has got to be my new I'm sorry, Shinny. Shinny's my computer wallpaper. This has got to be my new computer wallpaper now. It is haunting. Wow. Oh, I wish we got, that was Mayu right there. I wish we got a little bit of a close-up of her. It was a little far. Any other group would have ended right there. And then this part right here is amazing. Tyon right here. God damn. And then any other group would have then ended there on that high note. Nope, still going. Just one last one. This shot is insane. The lighting here is insane. This is one of those lighting moments where I think it's the best example out of everything in this music video that really showcases and displays this bright, refreshing, almost uncanny valley sort of look where it is creating this theatrical cutout feeling, and cutout in like she's almost like a cardboard cutout. Like she's lit in such an unrealistic way. She doesn't look real. Like she doesn't look like she's part of reality. Like she's plucked out, almost like it's a CG insert, but it's not. It's completely through lighting. So the lighting's insanely aggressive because you can see how bright it is outside. You can see the fact that you can see the blue and the clouds means that the camera is shooting at a really, really, really low stop. It's gonna be a really dark shot basically to be able to capture the clouds. So then the lights are not just bright enough to light her, then they light her more. They make her look almost like a doll here. This is such a really interesting aesthetic choice. The song sounds like an anime song, so they made the music video also look like a live action anime in parts. Not every shot is like that. I think a good example of that is Hyun's shots look like this is considered like generally natural lighting. She still has like an unrealistic fill, which means like her face, like you can see their faces, but they're not lighting her on all the edges. They're trying to light her genuinely, mostly with like the sun, the edge lighting right here. So they're using the sun for the edge light here, and then they're using the fill to fill in the shadows. But overall, like, so this looks more quote unquote realistic. But overall, just a gorgeous music video, a magical music video, a music video that I think that really kind of sweeps you off your feet. And yeah, it just feels like an amazing sequel to Girls Never Die and Are You Alive? And I hope that this anthem really reaches out to others. As I said, one of the most beautiful things about tripleS is how much their focus is on feminism and girl power, and the power of youth and the power of resilience, and speaking that truth into very relatable terms that I think a lot of us can relate to, but it is still ultimately about them and their womanhood, especially with like the symbolism of baby flower. A flower blooming is often kind of like a visual metaphor a lot with femininity, and the sense of blossoming and blooming that is. So they did an amazing job. I think that's one thing about Are You Alive that I kind of missed, compared to like something like Girls Never Die. I feel like Are You Alive was a little bit more bleak, and it was less about the feminist aspect, and it was less about this championing and this hopeful aspect, and it was more of an introspective question of are you alive, right? Here Baby Flower is it's a lot more confident, and it's just charging forward. And this is perhaps the most important comeback of the year for me. So I really, really hope that Baby Flower speaks to a lot of people, not just across the domestic audience in Asia, I mean, in Korea, but also in Asia. I hope like the whole multi-continent shoot paid off. With that in mind, that is going to be it for me. I love the song. It's a decent music video. Like I said, I always will prefer a narrative music video over just a pure visualizer, basically filled with beauty shots. But at the same time, it is more than just that. I think Baby Flower does an amazing job of being definitely a beauty shot driven music video while still feeling inspiring. And so I think it's a good balance of both worlds. And I do think it was something that's needed, but Girls Never Die is still going to live as my favorite music video for now. But I love the song. In terms of the song, do I love it more than the others? That I don't quite know. I know I like it more than Are You Alive, but do I love it more than Girls Never Die? Girls Never Die is a little too historically iconic. That's a legendary song. So I'm not quite sure if it can even beat that, but I will say I love Baby Flower. It's a solid 10 out of 10. I can't wait to check out the album. I'm going to be checking out the album for Assemble 26 Love and Pop Part 1 over on my Patreon. If you want to check it out, as I said, it'll be out June 3rd this week on Patreon. Of course, if you want to support the channel, we are doing a bunch of tripleS promotions over on our Patreon this month. So if you want to see any of those reactions, we're going to be doing variety reactions, Badge War rewatch parties, as well as a live watch party for season 4 of Badge War. If you want to check any of that out and more, come join the Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support the channel monetarily if you don't want to. If you want to support the channel for free, you can like the video down below. You can subscribe over here. Gonna have a button for you. If you want to see more tripleS reactions in the future, make sure to hit that notification bell. And you can check out my other reactions in the upper hand corners. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. Bye, guys.